Varys at Gimlet said much the same. Only by uniting the world beneath a single standard would we rid ourselves of the Ascians. United as one people, one race cleansed of imperfections. A cold and unforgiving vision. And when we fail to live up to their standards, what place is there for us in their world? But the truly sad, truly frustrating thing is how damnably similar it all is to the lofty ideals of Father and the Forum. Non-intervention. Always non-intervention. Protect our knowledge and our people, and to hells with the rest of you. And yet, I can see how it happened. Varys and Father looked to their elders for guidance and took their virtues as their own. But for this world was of their making. In who else could they place their trust? All of us lost in a sea of chaos, searching desperately for purpose and meaning. But it shouldn't just be an extension of another's. It has to be ours. It has to be. We all have a stake in this world. No one should be silenced.
I won't deny that we lack the experience of people such as Father or Quintus. Perhaps they've come to see the world as a series of problems, and the most efficient way of solving them, to reduce everything to fundamental forms. A stone is a stone, a cloud, a flower, no more than that. Simple descriptions that strip the subject of distinguishing characteristics. A man is a man, divided according to race, creed, or allegiance, and to some, defined by such associations.
Is that what you think?
In my misbegotten youth. But what I believed wisdom was no more than aggressive ignorance. I've since learned to look beyond the banners and the politics. To see people as individuals with their own hopes and dreams.
Hey Gwen, how you doing?
As for my dream of building a better world,
Sorry, I was just quickly slapping all my shit around.
I'm reminded that it is far more complex than I had ever imagined.
Oh dear. Oh.
But it only spurs me onward, to find the wisdom and the strength to see it through to the very end.
All of our supplies and an immediate withdrawal. These are your conditions?
Demands. And you forgot about the airship. Once again, you will leave one behind. It will be used to return the prisoners. Their collars will be removed prior to the exchange.
So in the end, not even Father's expertly worded rhetoric could deter you from your chosen course.
Huh?
Not that I thought for a moment that it would. I've no love for violence, of course, but ours is a cause worth fighting for. I just wish he'd realize it too. Sometimes the only way to protect the ones you love is to take a stand, to refuse to suffer in silence.
I'm doing well.
I know I share your conviction.
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Whether it be on the battlefield or in the debating chamber, I won't back down. I guess what
Thought
I'm
I'd put up an
saying
impromptu
is,
stream just cause.
You've found your own reason to fight.
Yes. Yes, I have. God's willing, there will come a day when we can finally lay down our arms, and there will be peace. But not until the Telophoroi have been defeated once and for all. And you, brother, will have a vital...
I pray I am up to the task.
There'll always be... It's easy for learned elites to criticize earnest efforts and assert their moral superiority, all without offering alternatives.
I'll be right back, guys. Sorry. Unit S. Yeah, okay. hell. Okay, so sorry about that. For those that don't know, I'm in the process of selling my house. And people that are wanting to buy my house are wanting to rent the house from me for a short period of, or for the interim time between where their house sells, and then they can pay me for the full price of my house. So basically that they cracked the sads because they thought that they were going to get the house for a couple of weeks, a couple more weeks than what we had, so me and the real estate had discussed. And yeah, so they're whinging that the price that I'm requesting that they pay for the leasing of the house is too much, when in reality, you know, I'm accommodating them by not being paid for the price of the house when it should be. So yeah, very frustrating. Hey Sylvie, thank you Gwen, I'm back. But yeah,
Not that their sophistry has ever wounded you.
Pain in the
So
ass.
stubborn and strong.
I did move my home server. It's good.
Stronger than you even know. Don't ever change, you hear me? If you stumble, I'll be there to catch you. Or give you a thick ear. Maybe both, for good measure.
Excellent. Beat down on the brother.
Thank you, Alice.
You about ready to tell them to fuck right off?
The scouts have secured Alize and Alfino. Their collars were removed without complication as well. They report no casualties, not for their party nor the guards, who will wake from their premature slumber in due course.
Eat shit. How did you not know that that was going to happen? Come
It
on.
would appear the situation has changed.
Yes, good.
I propose new terms. We have information that will be of great interest to Lord Quintus, and I wish to speak with him in person.
Let's get the move in. I'm real pissed at them trying to get it cheaper. Buying the place. Yeah. Yeah. It's just,
No.
it's
In
fucking
the
pain in
event
the
you
ass.
rejected our first proposal, we came prepared with a second.
Woohoo! Time to kill some Garleans! Murder!
Ambush!
Hardly an ambush. We figured it out that it was going to happen. What? Fucking 5 dudes and 2 mechs? We got this.
We, the loyal soldiers of the First Legion, proud servants of Garlemald, of the fallen Emperor Varys, shall safeguard these lands from the barbarian hordes until our countrymen return!
Kill him!
Stop,
Kill him now!
both of you!
Oh. Oh? Nope, it's the freaky child. Right.
This child may be the worst emissary I have ever seen.
Damn it.
We received an urgent communication from the Grand Company of Eorzea. Envoys from the Imperial Army, led by members of the 10th Legion, came to Alamigo and requested an audience. They explained that their efforts to coordinate the reclamation of the capital with the aid of the 4th, 5th,
Hey, Gina.
8th, and 12th had ended in failure.
Wait, Gina,
Communication between
your
most legions has
Maddie?
broken down entirely. Most of the 10th's conscripts have deserted,
forget.
leaving their forces severely
Thanks to my
depleted.
new ones over there, but I'm on Ravana. Yeah,
That is
nice.
why, unable
Yeah,
to
there, I knew
continue
it was
the
Maddie.
fight on their
Woohoo!
own, they and their allies turned to the Grand Company of Eorzea for aid.
Lies. Every word.
So I'm over on Sephiroth.
It is the truth, and
When?
I have not finished. The 10th has requested that we deliver a message to Lord Quintus. Have the ill stand down.
You have been listening, my lord?
No shit.
What are your orders?
Stand down, boy. You've been outwitted.
Inform her that we will honor the 10th's decision. Bereft of hope, and now dignity. I release you from your duty. All of you.
Shocking.
I take solace, your radiance, in the knowledge you are not here to witness our debasement. 'Twas a grand, glorious dream we shared. Of a world united, of peace and prosperity.
Except it wasn't proper peace. Subjugation.
We are ghosts, you and I. Memories of days gone by.
Yeah, still very early on, Maddie.
Bonds forged in blood that I will not see tarnished.
I figured he was going to do this. Howard's way out. Good evening, Vincent. Don't do it. Actually, no, boo, fucking do it. Do it. You won't. Coward. Is he gonna do it? I don't think I don't think he'll do it.
We have to reach the station before it's too late.
If there is
Yes,
still a
excellent.
chance that Quintus will agree to a truce, we must take it.
He won't.
I just hope we get there before he and his men do something rash.
He's a military man. He'll kill himself. Yeah, I mean, I could see the... Oh, he did it. Shit, there you go. I could definitely see the... like, the threads tying the two together. But yeah, turns out he wasn't a proper coward. Hey Patchy, what's going on, man? Good since we last met. As for determining what comes next, we must speak with Lord Quintus. He's dead! We just saw him! Okay. First Legion in the disposition of their forces. Blah, 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 blah. Preparing for war where refugees in the camp were left to go hungry. A reckless shots, yeah. Nevertheless, we cannot compel them to accept our aid. If we arrive in force with the intent to do so, we would only so panic. Perhaps they could be persuaded to follow one of their own. They won't follow Julius because he's a defeated man. Captured. Prisoner. Take what I can get. After another sending the scouts sent to investigate, they should already be at the station. Also have our other comrades in the area, lend their support should they be needed. Really, really, really want that thing to be fired up and unlocked. It'd be lovely. Lovely. how's everybody's day going so far? Oh dear. Mother's birthday today, so doing stuff with her. Fantastic. Wish your mother a happy birthday for me. Twins on Halala, excellent. Pretty good. Today is my Friday and I'm off in an hour. Woohoo! Start to the weekend. Fuck yeah, Vincent. Like that. And my friends list is tiny again. Old boy problems. Yes, prepare yourself for the bad news. I mean, to be fair, can't Alphino just like resurrect him, like use them powers? Yeah. After news about the... Oh, wow. No, he wouldn't. Yeah! Yes. That was, if I do that, should stop it. Mute that one. Boo, 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 boo. Rim. That one on.
I'm glad you're here, Warrior of Light. We've been through a lot together, and I want you to know that I will do all in my power.
Oh no! Play capture.
I'm glad you're here, Warrior of Light. We've been through a lot together, and I want you to know that I will do all in my power to keep on living, just so I can make sure to be by your side. Well, I guess this is it, Warrior of Light.
Oh, don't worry about it. I
don't
have a
think
lot
I'm
of
gonna
healing
make
spells.
it,
I can get you
but I
patched
want
up.
you to know that I appreciate all of the great times we've had together. You'll never forget me, right? But if only there was just one healer nearby,
No.
maybe all of this
You
could have been
talking
avoided.
about? I'm
But
a
sadly,
healer.
that's not the
Wait,
case, my friend.
I'm a white mage.
I'm
You
sorry,
know
my
this
friend.
we've been hanging out. Just give me the dialogue option. I can
I'm
heal.
sorry.
Fucking healer!
But you know what I'm talking about, right? Just one healing spell? Like, oh, look, yeah, mine.
Yeah. I don't care right now.
just one healing spell. Oh dear. Every game is that way. Sylvie, that's right. What just happened? What you just witnessed is every healer's struggle when watching fucking cutscenes and somebody dies. It's like, I have a res. Let me do the boo thing and bring you back. It's fine. I got this. I got this. Standards be damned. Just live. So where's Alphino? I have Swiftcast, okay? Let me do the thing! We can have supplies brought over here for them. It'll be a hard journey for others, but we'll see that they reach our camp safely. Yeah, that's right. I can fix this. I can fix you. Let me fix you. I drowned her in the live stream. I feel so slow. Claim it, rebuild it all ourselves. Yeah, before this all began, I sent my wife and daughter away to the provinces. There's a chance I might see them again. I'll take it. So take me. Take me with you, please. Correct. Good. That man there understands. Can I tune to this fucking thing yet? Oh, thank God. All it took was a few adjustments and now it works as well as it ever did. I could tell one in Laterum is also functioning as normal. That's where your lot are staying. But most of us are packing up and leaving this place. I reckon there'll be more use for me and my skills over at your camp. Excellent. How yours is liking the low ping, since a lot of games don't have servers. Suffer in yeah. I don't know about patchy, but you know, it's nice. You know, for example, I can run and it gets interrupted almost fully. Almost immediately, whereas before it was getting to there before it would interrupt. So, having it recognize that the server knows exactly where I am when I'm supposed to be there is nice. Ooh, company rank up. Ooh. Great savages, after a while, the words start to lose meaning. Until you're all left with this anger, fear, and hate. I'm too tired. Excellent. More blood for the blood gods. I'm gonna really show my fucking ignorance. Maddie, what do you mean by hunts? If much to discuss. Rescue. Back on the camp, broken glass. Would hope to talk apprentice. Yes. Many of them. Now you say that. I may have already left. I usually will leave those straight away because there've been times in the past, at least for me, where people have gotten rather pissy that I'm still there, even though I'm not part of the guild, in this case the FC, the clan. So I find that it was always just easy just to be like, right, I'm out, boop, and leave. But hey, if you want to If you want to send me the link again, I'll rejoin. All the creatures in temperate skulking around. I expect to have a hands full. Correct. Conqueror's chain, courtesy of our friends and friends. Saved it for the tempered though. Okay. Too easy. Cheers, Maddie. Friend? Thanks, Maddie. Okay, so I'm gonna do this two parts. So the first one, Maddie, there was never a need to thank me ever. I was always just a fly on the wall, and you all know, like all of those that have been watching Patchy, you all know that I'm always in there. So if you ever need me, I'm always contactable through a whisper through Twitch, a whisper through Twitch, a smack up through Discord, or comment through YouTube. I'm always there anytime. Now the second part, the Patchy. Where the fuck do I think this is going to go? Not a clue. I'm pretty sure we're just going to bounce around and continue to wipe out these towers. But outside of that, I have no idea. Now, help me out, chat. For those that have completed the MSQ, the narrator that's been voicing all the way throughout since pretty much the second we got to ever since we got to Charlemagne and wherever the other fucking place was. I think it's ye old joint down here, maybe? I forget. It's Emmett Selch. But I want somebody to confirm that that's who at least the voice actor is, right? Because there's been a couple of times where I've been 100% sure it was Emmett, and then there was a couple that I thought was Eorzea. Devnir, yes. Thank you. It is Emmett, right? Okay, cool. I'll go around and do those later. So I'm, like in that particular case, then I'm kind of concerned or confused as to why Emmett is giving me narration. Because that boy is dead. He is wiped off the face of the earth. Like, to be fair, like Xenos is a great bad guy. I like him. He's a pretty man. He gets the bad guy thing across. But at the same time, I liked the anti-hero that we had for Emmett Selch. Like, I don't know if you could really classify him as a bad guy, but he's not a hero. He's not a good guy, that's for sure. He's loyal, yes. Well, that's right. Like, he's got a set of, you know, morals, convictions, ethics that he sticks to, and instead of bending and twisting in the wind, as a lot of other people will, he is hard and fast to his beliefs. And that's fine. Like I said, I wouldn't call him a bad guy, but he's not a hero in any sense of the word, which, you know, is good. Gotta do this. Yeah. Sid looks like Kenny Rogers. God. Why do you do that? The answer is yes, Gwen. I can. Okay, that's that one done. What's the fastest way to grind light or animal weapon? No, I know. I'm not going to say you've ruined the character for me, because, I mean, Kenny Rogers is... Come on, Jotun. Do it. I know you both want to fucking walk close enough to smack me. Like... Camera's still over there. Bugging out. Camera. Excellent. Good. Perfect. Too easy. Sid wears Old Spice. Rough. Poor Sid. Conqueror's chain. Whoopah! I ran into a few beasts who went down without much of a fight, and the tempered proved somewhat troublesome, but those chains should keep them under control while our allies take them into custody. That taken care of, I'm to gather a few supplies and then return to the station. Okay. While I see to that, would you mind appraising of our progress? As it happens, I have other pertinent information from our recent scouting forays. First things first, that. Done. Hurrah! Yeah. What of the refugees? I'm told some were receptive, but I hear... Yes. Desperate the situation has become, we'll do our best to make them feel okay. Participated in the ambush, no exception. They will be afforded the same treatment as any other refugees. Perfidy notwithstanding, after all. If I wanted to make an example of them, no one left to learn from it. And that's right. Tell our allies that these soldiers were acting under the direct orders of their legatus, and following his suicide they offered a full and unconditional surrender. Perhaps Quintus thought that had he lived he would be tried as a war criminal and his men punished with him. Perhaps. By taking his own life he had hoped to absolve them of any culpability. Unfortunately that's not how that happens. That's not how that works. But that's fun. Perhaps, like too many others, he was a true believer to the end. More likely he was the true believer. We can say didn't know the man or his heart, his reasons, noble or otherwise, died with him, and it falls to us to clean up the mess. As always. Garbage do we have? Circle of maiming. Okay. That's cool. Oh, yeah, so the FC's name is Black Cat's Parade, and meanwhile I'm here doing my best. Christ, my f***ing wife said it to me the other day. One of those scene band things. Yep. Clan nose ready. Called the clown times. What do we got? In from the cold. Good ceruleum from the Napper's Den. We recently repaired heaters. Can provide much needed warmth. Furthermore, we've prepared sufficient food for everyone. Those from Tertium shall find a hot meal waiting upon their arrival. You'll live in the emo dream. Yeah, that's right. Gotta get my best black digs on for the weekend. One for you, so go ahead, get some will and rest. I believe that we're capable of wielding a ladle or two without your assistance. Might I ask you to seek out your Stola? Well, you could ask her, she's standing right next to me. Clearly. No, don't want to talk to her? Okay. Come, Chibi. Needs some eyeliner. Yeah, if I could find a good, like, face paint or tattoo that does the same thing, 100%, but for now it's the baby chocobo. In taking proper breaks and imbibing sufficient water, water of the Warrior of Light. You and the twins have established have an established history of reckless disregard for your own well-being. Correct. We are fortunate that none of you landed yourselves in my care. I've already quite enough to deal with between the tempered and the first wounded. Alas, I can mend their bodies. The toll their experiences have taken on their hearts and minds is another matter altogether. For their sakes, we mustn't waver, but nor must we rush ahead in eagerness to see the day won, and in so doing, invite disaster. On setting down for supper, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Recommend that you set aside sufficient time to view the... Yes! Dinner time! Just wish she would die already. Fuck off. Ow.
Is that all of them?
The last of those who agreed to join us, yes.
We left heaters and provisions for those who wish to stay behind. They won't last forever, but hopefully they'll last long enough.
For now, I think everyone's earned a rest. We'll see to those in need of medical attention, so take the others with you and get yourselves some hot soup.
Gideon looking as glorious as always.
Warmth. At last.
Okay. This feels like the end of an expansion right here. Everything is sort of going hunky-dory and okay. I'm waiting for the rockets to fall out of the sky and start fucking shit up. Genuinely expecting something horrible to go wrong.
Marvelous, isn't it? All thanks to the resourceful machinists of Ishgard, I might add. On their behalf, I bid you warm yourself to your heart's content.
Hold on. Your people might have scribbled a few things on a piece of parchment, but it was our Leminson Smiths that put the bloody things together.
I'm aware of what level I'm at. It's just that the current things that are going on in the story feels like, you know, it's the end of the expansion kind of thing where, you know, you've overcome the burden. It's now the time for rest and happiness and fucking celebrations and you know, whatever. It's just the way that it feels to me.
Well, be that as it may, we single-handedly got the interior heating up and running again, didn't we?
The hells you did? We were there every step of the way.
We? You barely raised a finger to help, you ale-sodden reprobate.
Yeah, put your feet up with the kettle on. Exactly.
You lily-livered bilge rat.
Take that back!
Make me.
I will not stoop to your level.
Here.
At ease, man. There's nothing funny in it. I'm from Alamigo, but was a conscript until recently. Used to eat this with the officers.
Apparently, it's adapted from a steppe recipe. This is my first time trying it, and I have to say, it's not half bad.
It's a bit too flavorful for my liking.
Yeah, I know, right?
Perhaps compared to what you're used to.
the little things that make life worth living, don't you think?
Yep. Right there, that's the realization. Not all bad.
I know this is not a dream, and yet...
Mm-hmm. Like fucking giants compared.
I felt the same way at the Dragon Song War's end. Every morning I would step outside and need to be reminded that it wasn't my imagination. That my world had been forever changed. And just as I had grown accustomed to the idea, again you change my world in ways I never thought possible.
Yes, I have that effect on people.
Were it not for you and your fellow scions, the rifts between man and dragon and myriad tribes might never have been bridged. The Grand Company of Eorzea. The Ilsabard contingent. We owe it all to you. We've shed many tears in recent days, of pain and sorrow, triumph and joy. I much prefer the latter.
Yeah. We often don't have the luxury of choice.
Indeed. We can but do our utmost to unite these disparate peoples and lead them to victory.
It is a remarkable achievement. Everything that I and the Populares had hoped for, and more.
I actually thought Maxima was dead.
Would that it had come sooner.
But it's nice to see him still alive.
Indeed. Too many are not here to see it. And yet, there is a warmth in my breast, as if they still share in this moment.
Yes, I know what you mean. On a night like tonight, the wind and cold seem to pass me by.
Oh god. Not this shit. Not this shit again. Having a nice time. Explode. Oh. Fancy shield. Yeah, glowy flare is cute. Called it. Fucking called it. Something bad was going to happen and ruin the moment. Tempered.
Oh, Emperor Varus?
Yep.
They are being tempered. The talismans. Quickly!
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. We forgot to give them those. Crash tackle all of them.
Save me, brave hero!
Huh?
Ahem.
Oh, Fandaniel, hello.
My lord has requested your presence, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Excellent.
The experiment was a success, but I fear our time is short.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. Not right now. I'm busy.
I shall begin the preparations.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it is time for you to awaken.
Mm-hmm.
Good morrow to you. Here, have a taste before it gets cold. Oh, but be sure to remove your helmet. Take a moment, too, to familiarize yourself with that borrowed flesh.
Well, these definitely aren't potato hands. What have you done?
So, how does it feel? I, for one, find those first moments within a new body to be most refreshing. We had a Magitech engineer by the name of Aulus to thank for this method of soul extraction and implantation. I believe the two of you met briefly in Alamigo. His was a rather sticky end, wasn't it? Thankfully, he was thoughtful enough to leave behind his mind-jack technology. I took the liberty of making some improvements and selecting you as my esteemed test subject.
Mm-hmm. Give me back my body! Oh, this is such a pain in the ass. Oh dear.
Come now. To us Asians, it is no different from trying on new clothes. Why not make the most of it by partaking in this fine cuisine?
Hmm?
I must say, I have gone to great lengths to reunite you with my lord.
Couldn't just plonk my potato on the table?
When I discovered that his friend was in this neck of the woods, I suggested inviting you over for dinner. He never deigned to respond, but I took his silence as a resounding yes.
Mm-hmm. That's exciting.
Oh my! Daddy is pleased his grumpy little boy has finally found his playmate. Ah, exposition is in order. The Garlean Empire has long outlawed all forms of religion. No gods to worship, no risk of summoning. Brilliant.
Daddy has awoken.
But people being people must turn to something or someone in their hour of need.
He said the word.
Who then?
He said the word.
Why, His Radiance the Emperor, of course.
Mm-hmm. Killed him. He's dead. Remember we saw the cinematic.
Observed firsthand, Garlemald has seen better days. The legendary Solus Osgalvus, dead. Provinces near and far in open rebellion. Our bold new emperor assassinated. And that last one even sparked a civil war. What rotten luck.
And Daniel is
the people cried out for salvation.
a bit
Their
of
earnest pleas,
handful.
one might even call them prayers, a supplication united for the Empire to reclaim her former glory. And so their will did manifest, channeled through the corpse of none other than Emperor Varus himself.
What now?
And lo, the Savior was born, the embodiment of the Garlean spirit.
Hey, look, it's Nemesis. I love it. Square Enix and
Calls
Capcom.
to its subjects, compelling them to take up arms and fight. And just as the wealth and power gravitate towards the Empire's capital, so too does ether from every corner of the globe. The towers with which you and your allies have been so preoccupied were created as an extension of Anima itself. An ingenious design. Would you not agree, my lord?
Why do I feel that Xenos is being manipulated by Fandaniel? I mean, it is possible. He's just as insane.
Does the pursuit of prey you have bested before excite you? Of course not. Absent the challenge, the thrill, your prize is a hollow victory.
Fanatic Daniel.
Butchery.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Perhaps you think that to be the extent of my promise. I have no doubt fallen in your estimation since Alamigo.
Yeah, I killed you once, I can do it again.
Fair enough. But do not let your disdain deprive us of an opportunity to craft an even more majestic moment.
Why is he way too big for that chair? Who? Xenos? Because he's a thick boy.
I have been honing my craft as I set the stage for our reunion.
Because he's a thick ass boy. Excellent.
Wheresoever there is suffering and despair, you
big boy
to fulfill your duty as defender of this star.
Mm-hmm. Stop trying to destroy it. Damn cloud breathers.
The chaos and destruction that my hordes have wrought are my gifts to you alone.
I mean, I thank you for the XP. It's nice. But, could you not?
At a loss for words? No matter. As you will learn, I have only just begun.
He's only just begun.
Oh, will you not finish your meal?
There is only one thing that can sate my hunger. And it would seem my friend has lost her appetite.
Mm-hmm. Asshole.
I hoped this display of civility might prove an entertaining diversion. But clearly we are above such pretensions.
Yes. Draw a weapon, let's fight.
While my lifeless body was in the possession of the Ascian, I too claimed another's as my own.
Oh, do you now have
enlightening experience
access to magic now? Is that the thing?
Flaws and failings in my technique were plain to see. Whence rises one's true strength? The flesh?
He just has big notice me senpai energy.
Perhaps you should like to discover the answer for yourself.
What to get? Hey, it's me! It's me, Mario. Yeah, run to your body, because it's going to do you no good.
or together.
See? Magic. Just give me Wall, please. He's gonna take my body! What shit is this? You get out of there, you fucking saint! Oh, you cunt. I'm gonna go fuck up my reputation.
Dear. Whatever would happen if my lord were to greet your friends as you? I shudder to imagine what carnage he would wreak.
I will just rip your fucking heart out.
We'd better hurry if we want to avert the bloodbath. You can thank me later for my generosity.
Go back. I'm so sorry, guys. I have so many different things moving around at the moment. They've just called, my removalists have just called me to make sure that everything's all hunky-dory. So yeah, sorry about that. Stalling. Lost Ark. I haven't seen anything about it. Pretty excited. Took you like a month to get done with EU. Lost Ark looks like it'll actually be a bit of fun. Don't see me getting addicted to it. Yeah. To be fair, I haven't seen anything about Lost Ark at all. So, yeah. Get rid of that. Auto text back. This is not what was promised, Van Daniel.
Ah, there it is. Your camp, I believe. If I were to hazard a guess, I would say that you, the other you, is making her way there as we speak. Alas, this you will have to walk from here. Or run, if you can manage it. My lord would be cross if I made it too easy.
Yeah, you're a prick.
Such ingratitude. I'd not squander this fighting chance. After all, you've obstacles enough to overcome. Right on cue. Tempered soldiers, withstanding orders to kill those not sworn to anima. Under normal circumstances, you would make short work of them. But on this occasion, the odds are not so heavily stacked in your favor.
Well, this is going to be a right pain in the dick. Duty calls, commence battle for in from the cold. You're about to you're above the maximum level, synced as 83. Proceed. Okay. Okay. $54 fucking minutes. I can't heal. What is this shit?
Not bad at all, given your diminished capacity.
Killing me.
Nevertheless, 'twould perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows. Scurrying about like a rodent.
Thank Christ for that. How am I supposed? Oh, what? I'm gonna pay respects to him? Yep. Okay. To be fair, I've completely forgotten which direction I gotta fucking go. I'm gonna go that way. Am I going the right way? I don't even I don't, like, not a fucking clue. See you, Vincent. Have a good one, mate. Thanks for dropping by. Wait, what? Leg has been damaged, but the weapon system should be able to clear a path to the identification key and fuel. Right. Don't. Okay. 15 minutes left. Too easy, Patch. You stay safe, man, alright? Will do. See you soon. Start again. Oh, this is rather shit. Oh, give. we go. Now we're getting a bit of fucking speed. Yeah, so Sylvia, I'm still learning that you don't have to click it. You can smash buttons instead. Okay. Took me a quick second to fucking remember that.
It is a miracle we were able to restrain the Tempered without suffering casualties.
A welcome one. Arun, Senna and the others have their hands full as it is. Thankfully, there are enough scales for everyone.
And what of Eulus? His symptoms were particularly severe.
They were, but others fared still worse, including some brought back from the Magna Glacius. As those in most desperate need take priority, it may be a while before he receives treatment.
But he's still alive.
But rest assured that he will. In the meantime, we must find our missing friend. May the Fury guide you.
Of all the bloody times for a disappearing act.
I promise you it wasn't intentional.
Right when the first wave struck, we'd be fools to think it a coincidence. But where even to begin the search? No one saw her leave in the chaos, and we've no trail to follow.
While I know full well she can handle herself, I worry all the same.
Ah, speak of the devil.
Well, time to call off the search.
Nope. It's not me, you fools!
Case closed.
Lies. Alpha, you watch. Alpha will be the one to pick it up.
That's her, over there.
Aye, 'twould appear so. Thou art struggling to perceive her presence.
Oh wait, I forgot. You can see the Aether. It's
I
not.
am. Perhaps, in the aftermath of the wave, there is some residual effect interfering with my faculties. But...
Where have you been? We've been worried sick.
Now, all's well that ends well. Are you all right?
Nodders.
Are you all right?
Who are you?
There you go, look! Picked up on it straight away. Yeah! I may be fucked up and nearly dead, but by God have I still got it.
Sadly, that is all we have time for today. The effect has run its course, and back to your own bodies you must go. But where are my manners? You have all traveled so very far, and I've yet to pay my respects. Though in my defense, I was ill-prepared to receive so many uninvited guests. As such, preliminary entertainments were in order. A handful of tempered soldiers to hamper your progress. Refugees to command your attention while I siphon the ceruleum from the shadows. Particularly effective, that. Charitable souls that you are. You bent over backwards to aid them, heedless of the delay. Predictable to a fault. And so my plan approaches completion unhindered. Anima will soon have absorbed the requisite amount of ether. And then shall come the spectacle to end all spectacles. The eldest and most powerful of primals will awaken, and all shall bear witness to the final days!
Interesting.
The gods themselves will be my meal. Your dear companions my dessert. Upon this world I'll feast, and death shall follow in my wake. All your hate, all your rage, you will render unto me.
For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, wheel enmeshed with woe. More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence. Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation.
Thank goodness. She's awake.
Ta-da! I'm alive.
I am pleased to report you are very much alive.
Everything in working order?
I believe so.
That's a relief. Oh, and before I forget, thanks for coming to our rescue.
Given recent events, I would be surprised if you weren't feeling a bit poorly. A hearty meal and a long rest would be my recommendation under normal circumstances, but these are anything but. If Fandaniel's boasts are to be believed, we must act quickly. Once you've blown away the cobwebs, we can discuss preparations for our assault on the Tower of Babel.
But won't promise the same for Vandaniel and Xenos after I'm through with them. How much must these people suffer before they're satisfied? Any cruel, pointless tricks must they play? Prelude to the final days or no, this ends now. Enough to make a report. Of course! We're always good. We're always down to make a fucking report. This anima was summoned with the corpse of the Emperor? Yes. More to the point, we can surmise that the wave of Aether issued not from the Tower of Babel, but from the primal lurking within it. Yeah, the guy that looks like fucking Nemesis from Jesus Christ, I'm actually forgetting what the name of that series is. Dispatch troops to free the players. Been developing plan to infiltrate the tower. Yes. Ordered to thank Redney scouts, the main structure is lousy with tampered and enemy magitech. Furthermore, the road leading into it has collapsed, making it difficult to approach in numbers. Thus, we propose dividing our forces into two parties, one to distract, one to infiltrate. Resident Evil, thanks, Gwen. Yeah, see, I was coming up with, like, Silent Hill, and I'm like, that's definitely not fucking it. That's where Pyramid Head is. Look here! Oh. The facility marked in red is the stadium, a large or a vast magitech armory. Great tunnel connecting it to the erstwhile Imperial Palace remains intact. Ooh. Well, the Telefera's attention is elsewhere, infiltration force can... Yep. Underground rail network remains very much operational. Deputy using it to bring supplies to the tower even now. It can carry their material, it can carry us too, providing we sneak aboard unseen. Yes. But you won't. Signs will lead the infiltration party. Once inside, you must locate and dispatch Fandaniel and Xenos. I will have my vengeance yet. Yeah, no, fuck this. I'm out for vengeance. Motherfucker stole my body. Turn him into a corpse and make him walk around as a puppet. Weekend at Bernie style. How quickly can we enact this plan? This is the priority. Of paramount concern, even assuming he didn't name the tower Babel on a whim. In Amon's time, it meant Gateway of the Gods. Xander used it to refer to a void gate, but in this case, almost certainly alludes to something altogether greater. Funny that. All the more reason to act now. The rest of the contingent is aware of the plan. Ow, you literally just made the plan up then. To proceed north to the forum patents. I don't know. Oh, remember, we've been waiting for. Spare no effort in your preparations. I shall assemble a crack team. I don't want to speak with Lise. I wish she was dead. Worst character ever. Oh dear. What happened to your outfit, Lise? Why are you back in the fucking... the flowy shit? Yeah, see? Exactly. I wish you'd brought a coat instead. Uh-huh. Wank wank. Oh dear. Oh, you little son. Don't kill each other. We need you both alive. See, she gets it. Ah. Oh. God damn it. Tancred's back to his old fucking outfit. I liked his warm clothes. It looks so much better than the white jacket he's constantly wearing. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah. We'll leave you guys for dead. That's fine. Gotcha. Bye, bitches. Do-do. Did I miss something? It's up here. Yeehaw! Did Kokubiki. What? Kokubuki. Oh, hi, Pippin. I heard you collapsed. Yep, okay. As you will have heard, we've secured the way in, so some few to remain behind to keep your escape route clear. Our comrade from Fantasy Tears will lead the way in the session. I'll join you soon. Okay. Proceed. Force behind the towers to show the Jeep. Go. Got them all together. Okay. Because that sounds like a train. I don't think that's a train. Bubble now accessible. Windows have been updated with a new regular duty. Okay. Okie dokie. Alright. Well, that's where I'm going to call it for now. Yeah. I want to thank all of you for coming along. Thank you so much. Vincent, thank you for popping in. Hope you're sleeping well. Patchy, thank you for dropping by. Hope your mother has a great birthday. Sylvie, thank you very much again. Gwen, thank you for always dropping in. You're an absolute gem. Maddie, I definitely can't forget you. Thank you so much. And thank you for the link as well. So I've already rejoined, so that's okay. But yes, until next time, my lovelies, I will see you again soon.